Well, Atlanta is a focal point of making sure your COVID-19 test is accurate. Tests you can use at home are rapidly becoming more available.
Scientists here in Atlanta are busy making sure that those tests are all ready and able to detect new variants of the virus. Jerry Carnes has a behind-the-scenes look at the important work taking place right here.
Every time you buy one, it's like putting a team of scientists in the palm of your hand.
Traditionally, these type of tests have been done in a laboratory setting.
Before they show up on the shelves of your neighborhood drugstore, COVID home tests stop here first. This is the place, right here in Atlanta, where engineers and medical professionals are working side by side to test the tests. Dr. William Lamb works with both Emory University and Georgia Tech. He tells us this is where the tests meet live samples of the COVID-19 virus.
We here at Atlanta actually have one of the biggest biobanks of COVID-19 specimens, all the different variants. And we bring these tests in to really figure out what's the lowest concentration of virus each test can detect.
Engineers like Georgia Tech's Oliver Brand peer inside of the tests to study every component.
Why is the sensitivity of that test not as good as we were hoping it is? So often when you open up these tests, you find some clues.
The work is a collaboration of scientists from Georgia Tech, Emory University, and Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. The team assembled several years ago to look at other tests involving nanotechnology, reducing what was once laboratory work into a box you can take home. Dr. Greg Martin with Emory University is part of the team that tests the COVID tests out in the real world, checking not just accuracy, but to see if patients can easily follow what to do with the tests.
When the instructions are not clear, people don't follow them well, and that can lead to most often a false negative, but it can sometimes lead to a false positive.
Working with the National Institutes of Health and others, work here helps determine which COVID tests are ready for your drugstore shelves and which ones need more work to handle the ever-increasing demand brought on by the pandemic. The project involving scientists from Emory, Georgia Tech, and Children's is called RADx, short for Rapid Acceleration of Diagnostics. Scientists evaluate COVID-19 tests before they go on the market, but sometimes will bring them back and look at them again, particularly if a home test is struggling to detect a new variant. Emory University researchers have received a $15.4 million for help in the process of making these tests more available to the public.
So much important science happening in Georgia, Jerry. Are they looking at tests available only to people in the U.S.?
No, actually, sometimes there are manufacturers that will make one test for the United States and then another for other parts of the world, and scientists here are testing them both.
So interesting, Jerry. Thanks a lot.